So let's have a look at the three entrants. What we're looking for is Fred getting clear. Very nice, Fred. And the angle with Marconi and Manuel. Just the hip goes a little away, Marconi. Remember we said 45 degrees. Just a little reach for Manuel there that we could save. And then on the piece, we're looking for the back pair, consistency, the angle as Marconi steps into the center, consistently in between Fred and whoever the solo is. That's very nice, Marconi. Fred, for you, we're looking at your grip plan that's working out, that your head is in the middle, that it's easy for you to get both grips, and that you're kind of driving the piece around with your arms first and then with your legs so that the solo flyer has a good target. Okay, front pair, we're looking, Manuel, at a good build with Marconi. And then here, we're looking for you to keep balanced on the turn. Manuel, that's awesome. Just, you've done a really good job of improving your turns, Manuel, by having more efficient body position. It maybe feels slower, but it's way quicker because you're ending up in the right place. And also because you're doing the right technique for your in-place turns, you're going to get faster. Whereas before, that was as fast as you were ever going to get. Okay, so Felipe, things that we were looking at for you was just keeping the builds consistent, keeping the turn consistent again, so build looks good. And also that little at the end, that little shoulder in. So Felipe now, Felipe, watch suffering a little bit from out of balance on the turns. You've been really good on the turns on this block, but I think you're just getting a little bit of a curved spine going. You see that? And just trying a little too hard. Just trust the turn. Right, let's look at the piece as well. Something going on here. So it should be Manuel comes through, stop, and then back with the upper body, Manuel. Fred, for you here, I think you're getting your legs around the corner too soon. On the early ones, you were driving with that. You were kind of using your arms, staying still with your lower body, getting your arms through, and then driving your legs. But if you drive, you see what you're doing now, you're actually driving with your legs straight away. You see how you get distorted. Whereas if I go back to, let's say, some of the first ones, it looked like you were staying more, well, your legs are moving, but you're not coming around the corner. It looks like you're just trying to get the arms through more effectively here. You know what? And I see it now. I would really focus, hold still with your lower body, get your arms through, and then give the leg. Let's see what the later ones are looking like. Yeah, okay, that works. I think the leg input, Fred, is to hold, to make sure you don't, you don't move away from the piece, that you stay here. The leg input is to stay here. There we go, that's good. And then once the piece comes through, then you have to take your leg to the close like that. That was a good one. That was really good. Felipe, let's see your turn. That's good. Real good balance again. The balance is back. Nice. So it's just that one where we lost the shape at the end. So Manuel and Felipe, good job with that little finishing move in, as in right shoulder down, and now left shoulder to finish. This was the one that we were looking at maybe before. Let's just check this out. I think there looks like, yeah. So it looks like there's a little too much altitude in between Manuel and Marconi. See how the move starts, and Manuel, feels like he's got to do a really big vertical. He's trying to avoid. It looks like he's really trying to avoid the head. Yeah. And then that comes at a big cost. We get that big porpoising. So if you're going to put that big input in, you need to be able to stop it. Otherwise, you're going to pull Fred around. Just check another. Yeah. See, on this one, that looks much easier. Like, you almost don't need a vertical. The vertical is really just a slice like that. See that? It's a very small amount. Very good balance at the end. Almost no vertical there from Felipe. Quite a big, yeah, that's an avoidance. So if you have to avoid it, it doesn't seem to work. You know, you can do the block without a vertical. I think a small vertical for you guys is really good, but the piece needs to go together. If the front of the three-way piece does too much of a dip, it comes at a cost on the other side.